YouTube, Dawson Ryder here with my review of the Ben 10 Battle version figures from the 4-inch Alien Collection. I'll be reviewing Heatblast, Cannonbolt, and Wildvine today. These are the battle versions that came out after the 4-inch original line, done in different styles, different shades, different action poses. So let's get started with Heatblast. Let me get these other two out of the way. Alright, as you can see here we have Heatblast. Heatblast was the very first alien Ben ever transformed into, and then there were 10. He has obviously fire projectile abilities. Let's go over the accessories that this figure comes with. It comes with a little stand to put it on, which is pretty nice. They're all individually done. This one's done kind of a rocky style, kind of as if he's at the base of a volcano or something, and a card, which will give information on the alien, the species, home planet, and just a brief description. And then on the back, it shows a picture of their home world, and you can put it here on the display stand. And also a feature is, let me show you that when you slide the card in where the barcode is on here, you're supposed to be able to unlock a code on top of here that you can use on the website to combine aliens, I believe. I don't know if that feature's still available. Alright, here's the figure, Heatblast himself. He looks pretty nice, I like him a lot. Heatblast is one of my favorite designs. He comes with these flames which are removable right here. He's done in a more realistic flame style with more clearness and looks more real flame-like than cartoon flame-like, although the middle is still done in the original cartoon style. He's basically the same mold as the original. He just has the open hands more and the holes in them to put the fire out of. Alright, let's show articulation-wise. Articulation-wise, his arms can go 360. He has elbow bending slightly and no swiveling. His head will go 360. It's possible, but it's being hindered by his back thing. His legs will go up, back a little bit, knees bend. And that's about it. He's kind of hard to stand on his own, which is why they kind of have the stand, I think. Now, obviously here, there's a hole here with the shape of his foot, and you just put it in like that. And you can put him in whatever pose you want, like this. And then they have the flames here that attach, as you'll see that there's little holes in the hands, and you just attach them like this, and that's a pretty cool feature. Overall, that's pretty cool. As you can see also, the Omnitrix symbol is pretty cool, pretty nicely detailed. Overall, just a pretty good figure. One of the better redone versions. So it was again the same mold but slightly more changed than the other one. So overall, I'll give Heatblast a 9 out of 10. He's pretty good. With these, I should say that if you're looking for any original Ben 10 figures right now that aren't online, these are probably your best chance to find them, maybe at a Walgreens. Potentially Toys R Us might have some left over, if you're lucky, at Walmart, but they're pretty much gone by now. So if you're looking online, it's a personal preference between this one and the original one, so it just really depends on what you can find. Alright, now let's get on to Cannonbolt. Alright, as you can see now we have Cannonbolt, who first appeared in Season 2 in the episode, I believe it's called Big Tick, where Ben first discovers the alien and thinks it's useless, but then he discovers how it can be used by rolling up into a ball and acting as a giant bowling ball with a tough armored skin, and from then on he became one of the most used aliens. Alright, like the other one, he comes with a stand, which has 2 pegs on it for his feet, and it's done kind of a more, looks like a metallic space style. And here's his card, again, information about his homeworld planet, and there is the homeworld right there, and also you can put it in for the secret code. Put it back in there. Oops, sorry about that. Okay, here's Cannonbolt himself. He looks really nice. A lot like the show, his face and whatnot. His only difference really is that these are clear instead of painted in a solid color. That's the only difference. There's no battle gimmick for him. But other than that, he looks pretty nice. A lot like the show. Articulation-wise, only his arms can twist like this, swivel around 360. They can't bend or anything. And his legs can go forward, and that's it. So you can have him sitting if you want. And as I said with the other one, you can put him on the stand. He's a little harder to get on for some reason, due to the spacing with his legs for some reason, so there we go, I'll just put him on like that. But overall, he's okay. I mean, if you have a choice between this and the original, obviously the original is more show accurate, but if this is all you can find, go ahead and pick him up. I'm pondering whether to maybe paint his Omnitrix symbol in Alien Force style, since he appeared in War of the Worlds, to make that accurate, but overall not a bad figure if it's all you can find at a Walgreens or something, or spill over at one of your stores. But I'll give him a 7 out of 10, just because nothing against Cannonbolt. It's just that they didn't really take much time to give him another feature. So let's get on to Wildvine. Alright, now here's Wildvine, who first appeared in Season 2 as well. I can't remember the episode. I haven't seen the original Ben 10 in quite some time. But I remember they were being attacked by mushrooms, and he was tied up with his grandpa, and he activated the Omnitrix, and this guy came, and he was used fairly decently after that. He basically has plant-like powers. He can stretch his arms out and extend the thorns, excuse me. He can throw these little, they're like plant bombs. Alright, now he also comes with a stand, which is kind of done in a Vine style, which is pretty nice that they customize each stand, and the card, obviously, with the details on it, and then his homeworld. Let's put that back on there for display. Now, the figure itself, like Cannonbolt, is basically just a repaint of the original. He still looks pretty cool. I really like the look of it. His arms are done in clear white plastic, leading up to green, some more clear greenish plastic. These are done in clear plastic. Basically just another repaint, but the Omnitrix is done nice, and maybe I'll paint that too to Alien Force to see what it would look like. But overall, it's pretty nicely detailed. Like with Cannonbolt, it's what you can find. Like, if you can find this at Walgreens or Toys R Us and you're looking for them, go ahead and pick them up. But if you go on eBay and there's some pretty similar prices, go ahead and go for the original for show accuracy. Alright, articulation-wise, so the arms go 360, and then these vine pieces are separated, and they can go forward if you want to, so you can kind of do them in something like that. And it's kind of cool, this little tail type piece here is also movable, so you can make it look like a vine. It bends and it swivels forward. His head does go 360. You can actually take this piece off if you want to, and you can move his head 360. So I guess that's done, that you can move his head and then put this back on, but it's kind of difficult to do, to get it in a different pose. But overall, not a bad figure. I'm not disappointed in getting these. I have all the original regular figures, but I have them all in package, and so I decided kind of the last minute before Alien Force came out that I wanted some to display on their own. So that's why I got these. But overall, if you're looking for show accuracy, the originals are better. But these have pretty cool accessories. I like the fact that they have the stands that are all done stylized, and the cards are nice. And some of the other ones have better features. Actually, I have the packaging here. It looks pretty similar to the original one, done in kind of a different style with Ben at the top. And there'll be a name here. And on the back, it shows you all the different ones. Here's Stinkfly, which I'll be reviewing, and then Forearms. It shows all the ones you have. Let me see. I'm going to be reviewing tomorrow Upgrade, Wild Mutt, and Stinkfly, and I think Diamond Head. So I did not manage to get any of the other ones, but there's not much difference. Like, Forearms look like basically the same mold, maybe like an angrier face, and I know he has a rock in between his hands. Benwolf has just instead of a regular mouth. Upchuck also has a mouth that comes out instead of a regular one. Vilgax has done the same, just clear paint, it looks like. I unfortunately didn't end up getting Gwen. Ghost Freak is done in his monstrous style, villainous style, and Accelerate is also just done in a different paint scheme, but that's what you get there. And also, I should note on this that I was assuming that they were going to come out with an Alien Force line like this, with more battle-like poses, but now I don't think that'll be happening, just because if you've seen War of the Worlds, he's got a new 10 at the end of Alien Force, so if they release any more figures, they'll probably release those in the 4-inch line before Evolutions. That kind of explains why they're releasing the 10 in Alien Force so slow. I'm personally kind of hoping that they still maybe do the battle versions, release them quickly, faster before they do the new 10, but oh well. Overall, Wildvine, he gets 7 out of 10 as well. Maybe a 6 because he's between 6 and 7 because he's just a repaint, but it's still nice to have all the accessories. So overall, I recommend the battle versions if you're a Ben 10 fan. It comes with some decent accessories, but the originals are better than the ones that are just repaints. As you'll see in my reviews tomorrow, there are going to be some of them that are a lot better, with more battle features. But so, until tomorrow, this is Dawson Ryder, signing out.